Alright, hello and welcome everyone. My name is Kenny, and this is my Corsair K95 RGB? Is that what it's called these days? Yeah. If you saw in my other video, my lovely kitty decided to randomly puke on my keyboard. Happened to be Father's Day when that happened. So thanks, buddy. Not like that actually makes any difference, but obviously he had some sort of agenda. But as far as I can tell, I think he did. So I decided, well, we should probably take apart this keyboard since it's basically toast anyway. See if we can figure out what went wrong, what happened. Just an opportunity, I guess, to do a teardown video of a keyboard. I don't know if there's a lot of people that do that. I don't know if there's anyone that's actually even interested in watching that. But I figured, what the heck? Nothing really to do today. Tear down a keyboard. see what went wrong. And boy, howdy, did a lot go wrong. Yeah, this keyboard is seemingly tedious to work on, I think. I don't know if there is much ability, much how do you say it, if there's any future in saving this keyboard, honestly. It just seems kind of like it's done and it probably just needs to be put to bed and just replaced. It's kind of tedious to take apart, honestly, too. A lot of little screws. Then you get to the back side and there's just a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, what is there, like 4 ribbons that connect the board to the keyboards and stuff like that. But you know, for and this is probably a really, you know what, maybe it's not, because it's, I don't know how spill resistant this keyboard is, but you'd think for a $200 keyboard, you know, granted, yeah, you get this nice chunk of aluminum, but there's a lot of plastic and whatnot in this keyboard too, and I mean, it's a nice premium keyboard, obviously. But I kind of wish I would like to see, you know, maybe more spill resistance to it, some, you know, maybe some sealing or something like that from, you know, just maybe a little gasket, because in between each of the keys, because it obviously is, well, the failure point of this keyboard. And as funny as it is, the way it happened and everything, it's just, I guess it kind of goes to show, hey man, if you got something like vomit, or maybe you spill a Coke on it or something like that, you know, something acidic, like, your keyboard's gonna have a bad time, and that's gonna be $200 is a sucky bad time to have. You don't want to just throw $200 away like that. It's oof, ouch. But anyhow, the actual teardown of the keyboard isn't terrible. Pretty straightforward. Just remove most of the screws and everything else kind of pops off. The one stupid part was there happened to be a hidden screw, and I'll show that off later, that was kind of located below and to the right of, was it to the right or next to the volume knob, the mute knob and stuff? That was stupid. And then breaking that little cover, to, you have to break, there's got to be a way to get the cover off. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't get a tool in there to pop it off, but there's got to be a way to pop off that tool, or the cover, with a tool, and gain access to that screw so you don't have to break stuff. But again, getting into this, inside this keyboard, I just don't think there is much you could do as a user to repair this keyboard if something happened. Granted, there are probably a lot of people that are much more skilled than I in these types of things. However, I just don't think there's really much, honestly, that is serviceable on this keyboard. If you needed to find replacement parts or anything, I feel like you'd be pretty screwed. I'm just showing off where the ground connection went and one of the other wire connections went, because I'm terrible at doing this and my camera angles aren't the most useful and my fat arms get in the way. So, I mean, here you can see the back side of it, and there's this separate, what do you want to call it, PCB or something like that, that houses the like the volume buttons, the num lock, scroll lock, and stuff like that. This is I think where I struggled with the hidden screw, is trying to get this stuff off. But you know, the ribbons, whatever, it's not a big deal. But again, yeah, I just feel like there's just not much in the realm of servicing anything on this keyboard. It's just kind of there. It just kind of exists. But I really would like to see, for, you know, maybe just put like there's got to be a way you could put like a simple gasket. I mean, if you're already building all these keys individually and stuff like that, there's got to be a way to put a simple gasket behind these mechanical keys to help maybe have the liquid just sit on top of the aluminum versus soaking down below the keys and into this circuit board and just shorting stuff. Yeah, so that's the hidden screw right there behind, like, it's behind the little cover of the volume knob, and I broke that, so whatever. This is just an experiment and entertainment, hopefully, for you people. Yeah, this sucked. I don't know. This is my first keyboard like this I've ever taken apart, and as straightforward as it was, this spot really struggled. I really struggled with it to try and get it apart. It was hot out. I was doing this outside for whatever reason. I don't know. But yeah.
Great.
Stupid me deciding to do what I decided to do. Try to fix it if I could. Why not? You know, it's already pretty much a lost cause at this point. So I'll try and fix it. I'll take it apart. As stupid as that is, and as stupid as that sounds, yeah. A lot of tiny little screws, tiny little parts that you probably will never be able to service. So this is kind of where things get really fun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn, Koki. That must have been a really bad puke. Oh, wow, yeah. So, yeah, I think this thing is toast. You can see, like, right. You can see, like, whatever he puked is covered, and that thing's covered. That thing's covered. I think this thing is roached. It must have just came down and whatever went in here just shorted it all out to hell.
So there you go. Therein lies the more or less flaw of this $200 expensive premium keyboard. When my cat puked on it, you can see that it's soaked down beyond the keys onto the circuit board, right on this little tray here. And that's why my keyboard is shorting out and acting like it's constantly typing, because his acidic puke, I'm guessing, just sat there, you know, because he did it probably while I was sleeping. I had no idea. Woke up in the morning, there you go. It just soaked and sat overnight because there's no seal on this keyboard, and there you go. Ruined. Could you replace those? Maybe. It's probably above my pay grade for this type of project, but it's a little beyond my knowledge. Probably not worth my time to try and sort the parts and pieces for it. I don't think I'm going to do it. We'll see what I do with this keyboard in the future. But there you go. A teardown video and the result of the disastrous cat puke. So much fun. Well, hopefully someone found this video entertaining, helpful, whatever. I don't know. It is what it is. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this, or a like, you know, whatever. Consider subscribing for more of the random stuff that exists in my life and on my channel. Take it easy.